Hi there. For our group project, we decided to analyze the demand curve of iPhone sales to consumers if Apple brought its manufacturing to the United States. This analysis will look at the price and quantity of Apple's total revenue that is over $215 billion per year.
In the articles we found from digitaltrends.com and usatoday.com, it states that President Trump is pushing Apple to explore the possibilities of opening a plant in the U.S. where iPhones and other Apple products will be manufactured. With recent news of higher taxes being implemented on Chinese imports, Trump believes bringing part of Apple's manufacturing will create jobs here in the U.S. and reduce the cost of shipping. While this is true, there are also some flaws to his proposed plan. USA Today states that moving production would substantially raise the iPhone cost. Another source from digitaltrends.com states that Foxconn, Apple's biggest customer, estimated that producing iPhones in the US could retail as much as $740 to $1,300 for a 32GB iPhone 7 versus $640 today.
What will happen to the demand of iPhones if part of Apple's manufacturing comes to the United States? Well, we can see this in our graph. More specifically, we can predict that there's going to be a decrease in demand. We can predict that there will be a leftward shift of demand, indicating a decrease in demand on the graph. This leftward shift of demand will also give us a new equilibrium point here on the graph. With the new equilibrium point, we can see that demand has dropped, like we predicted, as well as quantity sold has gone down from the original quantity sold or equilibrium point we had on the graph before. We can determine that the new demand curve shifting down is due to the income effect because people would not want to spend about $150 more on the standard model of an iPhone. This could also be determined by the price of related goods because we can predict that people would be more inclined to purchase Android or other smartphones rather than iPhones due to having lower costs as well as more customization with smartphones from Samsung or LG.
In conclusion, we predict that if Apple brings manufacturing to the United States, iPhone prices will clearly increase, causing consumers to think twice about buying a smartphone from Apple.